What is happening, Hollywood men fans? Get ready for a seismic shift in the entertainment universe because the news cycle is absolutely on fire, and we've got the unmissable updates you need to stay ahead of the game. From legendary transformations to career-defining moments, the spotlight is shining brighter than ever, and you're about to get the inside scoop. We're diving deep into the stories that have everyone talking, so buckle up, because this is Hollywood, and it never stops moving. First up, a titan of the industry is making waves with a performance that's not just turning heads, it's bringing tears to his eyes and whispers of Oscar gold. We're talking about a physical and emotional metamorphosis that's redefining a career. Then, we're tracking the atmospheric shifts, because even the weather is making headlines with some surprising forecasts. After that, we're peeling back the curtain on the strategic decisions that shape a superstar's trajectory, exploring how chasing the big bucks might have once defined a path, but now a new direction is being forged. And finally, we're looking at a daring move that could cement a legacy, stepping into the shoes of a complex icon for a role that demands everything. You do not want to miss this. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action. A new era for The Rock. He moved an entire audience to tears and earned a standing ovation that echoed through the festival halls. Dwayne Johnson, a global icon synonymous with blockbuster action, has stepped into a role that is shattering expectations and igniting talk of Oscar glory. The premiere of The Smashing Machine at the 82nd Venice Film Festival marked a pivotal moment, not just for the film, but for Johnson's artistic evolution, showcasing a profound commitment to a dramatic transformation that has captivated critics and fans alike. This highly anticipated film delves into the raw and often brutal world of mixed martial arts, focusing on the life of legendary fighter Mark Kerr. Johnson, famously known for his colossal physique, underwent a significant physical metamorphosis for the role, shedding considerable muscle to embody Kerr's journey through triumphs and personal battles. The transformation was so striking that many observers noted he was almost unrecognizable, a testament to his dedication to authentically portraying the former UFC champion. This wasn't just about weight loss. It was about capturing the essence of a man who battled addiction and immense pressure both inside and outside the octagon. The emotional core of The Smashing Machine resonated deeply at Venice. Johnson, visibly moved by the overwhelming reception, spoke candidly about his desire to push beyond his established persona. He admitted to a long-held ambition to explore more complex, dramatic characters, a path that felt daunting when confined by the industry's expectations. Sometimes, it's harder for us, or at least for me, to know what you're capable of when you've been pigeonholed into something, Johnson shared during a press conference. He credited director Benny Safdie and co-star Emily Blunt for encouraging him to tap into a deeper range of his acting abilities, a sentiment that highlights the collaborative spirit behind this project. Blunt, who reunites with Johnson after their work on Jungle Cruise, praised his performance as extraordinary, noting how he disappeared completely into the character. The film itself is being lauded for its unflinching portrayal of Kerr's life, including his struggles with painkiller addiction and his relationship with his wife, Dawn Staples, played by Blunt. Director Benny Safdie, known for his intense and character-driven films, aimed to capture the emotional weight of Kerr's story, emphasizing that it's not about the wins or the losses. It's also a film about what happens when winning becomes the enemy. The audience's 15-minute standing ovation was a powerful affirmation of the film's impact and Johnson's transformative performance, signaling a potential new chapter in his illustrious career, one that embraces challenging roles and artistic depth. This profound reception has immediately positioned The Smashing Machine as a potential award season contender, with Johnson himself being discussed as a serious Oscar candidate. The raw emotion, the physical sacrifice, and the critical acclaim suggest that this film is more than just a comeback. It's a reinvention. Fans and industry insiders alike are buzzing about the implications of this career-defining turn, eagerly anticipating the film's release on October 3rd, which promises to showcase a side of Dwayne Johnson that few have seen before. But can this dramatic shift truly redefine his blockbuster appeal? Next, we'll look at how the forecasts are shaping up, with some unexpected predictions hitting the airwaves. Weathering the forecast. As the world of entertainment buzzes with dramatic transformations and potential Oscar buzz, a different kind of forecast is also capturing attention, offering a glimpse into the immediate atmospheric conditions. While not as emotionally charged as a film premiere, the daily weather report plays a crucial role in our lives, influencing everything from our commutes to our weekend plans. This particular update provides a snapshot of current conditions and a look ahead at the coming days, painting a picture of the sky above. Currently, the weather is described as sunny, with a temperature of 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Looking at the outlook for today, the high is expected to be 91 degrees, with a low of 69 degrees. This suggests a warm and clear day, typical for many regions during this time of year. The conditions are expected to persist into Wednesday, with temperatures remaining high, forecasting a peak of 94 degrees and a low of 70 degrees. This pattern continues into Thursday, maintaining the warm weather with a projected high of 94 degrees and a low of 71 degrees. These temperatures indicate a consistent period of summer-like or late spring warmth, with minimal fluctuation expected over the next few days. The accompanying text from Elizabeth Stanton notes a specific connection to Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's recent career moves, highlighting his physical transformation for the smashing machine. While the weather report itself is straightforward, its inclusion alongside Johnson's story serves as a contextual element, perhaps symbolizing the changeable nature of both careers and climates. Stanton's commentary emphasizes Johnson's hunger for more challenging roles, quoting him saying, "This transformation was something I was really hungry to do." She further elaborates on his desire to break free from being pigeonholed and explore his full capabilities as an actor, a sentiment echoed by his co-star Emily Blunt and director Benny Safdie. The report also touches upon the personal side of Johnson's experience, mentioning his emotional reaction to the standing ovation at the Venice Film Festival and his reflection on his career choices. The film, which stars Johnson as MMA fighter Mark Kerr, is described as a love story about Kerr's relationship with his wife, Dawn, and his passion for his sport. The article mentions that The Smashing Machine is set to be released in theaters on October 3rd, adding a concrete detail for eager audiences. The juxtaposition of a simple weather report with the in-depth discussion of a major Hollywood star's career pivot creates an interesting, albeit unusual, narrative pairing. It might suggest a broader theme of change and expectation, where even the most predictable elements, like the weather, can be framed within a larger context of evolving narratives. While the forecasts suggest consistency, the industry is anything but predictable. Now, let's delve into the strategic decisions that have shaped one star's journey and the choices that are redefining it. Beyond the box office blitz. For over a decade, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has been an undeniable force in Hollywood, a name synonymous with massive box office success and the ability to revitalize film franchises. His career trajectory, marked by blockbuster hits from Fast and Furious to Mona, even sparked discussions about presidential aspirations. Yet, the relentless pursuit of box office dominance, while lucrative, didn't always translate into the most artistically fulfilling roles or significant acting challenges. However, a palpable shift is underway, signaling a potential new chapter focused on artistic growth and deeper character exploration. At the recent Venice Film Festival, during the premiere of his new film, The Smashing Machine, Johnson, who portrays UFC legend Mark Kerr, candidly reflected on his career choices. He admitted that the industry's intense focus on box office numbers had, at times, dictated his path. "When you're in Hollywood, as we all know, it has become about box office, and you chase the box office," Johnson stated. He explained how this relentless pursuit could lead to being pigeonholed into specific genres or character types, limiting the exploration of his full potential. This self-awareness comes after projects like 2022's Black Adam didn't achieve the desired impact, prompting a reevaluation of his artistic direction. Johnson's desire for more profound roles is evident in his statement. "I just had this burning desire and voice that was saying, 'What if there's more? "What if I can?" He elaborated that it's often difficult to recognize one's own capabilities when confined to a specific niche, and that external validation from trusted collaborators, like director Benny Safdie and co-star Emily Blunt, can be crucial in unlocking new potential. This sentiment is particularly relevant given his past performances, including a standout role in Pain and Gain that, despite critical praise, didn't achieve massive commercial success. This led him to gravitate towards safer, albeit highly successful, projects like the Jumanji series, which, while popular, didn't necessarily push his acting boundaries as much. The critical reception for The Smashing Machine, which currently boasts an 86% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, suggests a departure from his previous career choices might be a winning strategy. The film's positive early reviews have even fueled speculation about a potential Oscar nomination, hinting at the artistic rewards that can come from embracing challenging material. Johnson also confessed that fear had previously influenced his role selections, stating, "I've been scared to go deep and intense and raw until now, until I had this opportunity to do this." This newfound courage to explore vulnerability and complexity could pave the way for a more diverse and critically acclaimed future. Looking ahead, Johnson's career appears poised for exciting new directions. With upcoming projects involving esteemed directors like Martin Scorsese and co-stars like Leonardo DiCaprio, alongside his commitment to the live-action Mona remake, his future is bright. This strategic pivot doesn't mean abandoning blockbuster appeal, but rather integrating it with a willingness to take artistic risks and tackle varied roles. When Johnson combines his undeniable star power with a commitment to challenging himself across different genres, it opens the door to a wealth of intriguing possibilities, potentially marking the beginning of his most artistically rich phase yet. The Smashing Machine is slated for theatrical release on October 3, 2025. This bold career move is turning heads and sparking industry buzz. Now, let's dive into another daring project that sees a superstar stepping into the shoes of a complex icon, demanding a complete transformation. The fighter's transformation. Dwayne Johnson, a global superstar celebrated for his larger-than-life action personas, is embarking on his most audacious career move yet with Benny Safdie's upcoming A24 film, The Smashing Machine. In this project, Johnson takes on the formidable role of UFC champion Mark Kerr, a figure whose life was a compelling tapestry of triumph, personal demons, and relentless struggle both within and outside the wrestling ring. During a press conference at the Venice Film Festival, Johnson shared his deep-seated desire for such a role, sitting alongside director Safdie and co-star Emily Blunt, who portrays Kerr's girlfriend, Dawn Staples. "I have, for a long time, wanted this," Johnson expressed. He candidly discussed the industry's overwhelming focus on box office success, noting how it can confine actors to specific lanes and expectations. "When you're in Hollywood, as we all know, it had become about box office. And you chase the box office, and the box office can be very loud, and it can become very resounding, and it can push you into a category and into a corner. This is your lane, and this is what you do, and this is what Hollywood wants you to do," he explained. Johnson, widely recognized for his blockbuster roles in franchises like Jumanji, Fast and Furious, and Black Adam, admitted that while he has enjoyed these projects, he has yearned for more substantial, character-driven work. "I just had this burning desire and voice that was saying, 'What if there is more and what if I can?'" he stated. He further elaborated on the difficulty of discovering one's full potential when confined by established roles, highlighting the importance of supportive collaborators like Safdie and Blunt in encouraging him to explore his capabilities. This personal revelation marks a significant turning point, as Johnson reflected on his career a few years prior, questioning whether he was living his own dream or fulfilling others' expectations. This introspection led him to a crucial decision: to actively pursue roles that align with his personal aspirations, even if it meant deviating from the established status quo. "I want to live my dreams now and do what I want to do and tap into the stuff that I want to tap into and have a place finally to put all this stuff that I've experienced in the past that I've shied away from," Johnson shared, indicating a willingness to confront and express deeper emotions through his acting. He confessed to having been scared to go deep and intense and raw until now, until I had this opportunity, signaling a profound personal and professional evolution. The Smashing Machine not only chronicles Kerr's dominance in the fighting arena, but also intimately explores his battle with painkiller addiction and his complex relationship with Dawn Staples. Johnson underwent extensive prosthetics to authentically embody the UFC champion, who was present at the press conference, underscoring the film's commitment to realism. Johnson spoke about the profound impact Kerr's life had on him, stating, "Mark's life has changed our lives and certainly changed my life as well." He emphasized that the film's narrative extends beyond wins and losses, focusing on the psychological toll of success and the universal struggle with pressure. Blunt shared her experience working with Johnson, describing his transformation as one of the most extraordinary things watching him disappear completely. And Johnson reciprocated by calling Blunt his best friend, acknowledging her encouragement to channel his life experiences into his acting. Safdie, making his solo directorial debut after his acclaimed work with his brother Josh on films like Uncut Gems, explained that the emotional core of Kerr's story was the primary draw. "It's a very emotional moment that he's going through," Safdie said of Kerr's struggles, emphasizing the importance of vulnerability and shared emotional experience. The Smashing Machine, set to release from A24 on October 3rd, promises a raw and emotional cinematic journey, positioning it as a significant artistic statement for both Kerr's story and Johnson's career reinvention. This powerful portrayal is setting the stage for a major career shift. Don't go anywhere, because we've got one more incredible story coming up that's all about pushing boundaries and redefining legacies. And that's a wrap on another electrifying news update. We saw Dwayne Johnson move audiences to tears with a career-defining performance in The Smashing Machine, signaling a potential Oscar run. We also checked in on the latest weather forecasts, keeping you informed on atmospheric shifts. Then, we explored how Johnson is strategically pivoting his career beyond the box office chase, embracing more challenging roles. Finally, we witnessed another daring move in the industry, with a star undergoing a complete transformation for a complex icon's role. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to Hollywood Men, ring the notification bell, drop a comment below, and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.